getting to the top of. I told you when we originally started, if we were to get even half of that, what a blessing that would be, because then we're only having to finance a certain amount. But God said, hang on, close your mouth. I heard your need. You told me the need I heard you need. Now just wait. Not only wait, but watch. And watch what I do. The shortest month of the calendar year, we raised $100,000. Isn't that amazing? God is so good. He is so good. And with that, we get to keep ministering to other families, newer families, because we'll have more space. We won't have to make them wait outside or take a number on certain days when it's time for them to come in. So hang on one second. I don't know, y'all. This one's really bothering me. This one's really, you know what? I tell you what. I can handle half. You can handle half. Appreciate you. We good? Appreciate you. All right. Not as being lords over those entrusted to you, but being examples to the flock. Elders, you are our examples. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you live your life, the way you walk out your faith. It is being watched. It is being noticed. People pay attention. And the enemy is waiting for you to make a mistake. And he's going to have as many people there to see that mistake as possible so that everybody can point and say, well, see, look at those Christian people in authority. Look at them. They say one thing and they do another. They tell me to love. They tell me not to be judgmental. They tell me to walk a certain way. And they go out here and they do whatever it is they want to do. Y'all know the word hypocrite? Y'all familiar with that word? As a believer, if you're not familiar with the word hypocrite, you haven't been a believer long enough. Because if you are a believer, you will be hit with that time and time and time again. And when the chief shepherd appears, you will receive the crown of glory that does not fade away. So elders, with all that responsibility and those eyes that are piercing your every move, and as you go through life and you're doing Christ's work and you're trying to walk Christ-like, there is a reward that comes along with that. It's a crown of glory. Now, we're not doing it for the crown of glory. We're doing it because we were called to do it, not seeking the attaboys or the position or the authority or the power. We do it because we've been called to serve. And it constantly reminds me of Jesus, who came to serve in such a way that he disrobed himself and then robed himself in a towel and got on his knees and he washed the disciples' nasty feet. Ministry is dirty. Ministry is dirty. You've got to get in the trenches. You've got to be willing to get the dirt and the grime on you. Because unless you meet them where they're at in that dirt, in that mire, in that filth, there's no hope. There's no hope for you to then be able to wash them, to help clean them, to help lead them to Jesus, who will once and for all wash them white as snow, cleanse them of all transgressions, provide them the forgiveness of their sins, past, present, and future. And then, and only then, through that relationship with him and that faith in him, that we can have an eternal hope, knowing that we have eternal life. Isn't that good? So elders, I'm talking to you this morning. People, hold them accountable, right? Hold me accountable. Hold Jake accountable. We are here to serve you. It is not the reverse. We're not here for you to serve us and tell us how good we are. We're here to serve you and tell you how good he is, despite whatever it is you may be going through. Hang on a second. I'll give you 3/4 of it. But I'm going to need to complain about something later on. So I'm going to save this one for myself. You know, just in case I'm around my friends and everything's going too well and I need to say, well, man, y'all don't understand. I've got this going on in my life. So I need something. I need to hang on to something. We can't give it all to him, right? We got to hang on to bits and pieces of it so we can feel sorry for ourselves. The woe is me is real, right? The woe is me is real. Likewise, younger people, submit yourself to your elders. Yes, because he has entrusted them with this responsibility, and he has called them into this position, we must trust them. Trust and verify, right? Trust first, and then pay attention. We must trust those whom God has put in authority over us. Submit yourselves to your elders. Yes, how many of you? Ain't none of y'all reading. How many of you need to submit yourself to the elders? All of you. Yeah, that's you, and you, and you. All of us need to submit ourselves to the authority of our elders. So be submissive not only to them, but to who else? One another. The whole idea is that I love you enough to submit myself to you so that I can, as you're going through, with you. I'm not standing above you, pointing down at you. I'm down there with you, going alongside you. We have to submit. Run in flocks. When they run solo, they die. The enemy gets them. The wolves, the whatever.